going to heaven, you're going to hell. You're not worth anything. You don't have any rights. I can take your land, and God is saying that that's okay. I'm showing you the logical train of thought that has led us to where we are. So what we have been through very quickly, because this is kind of complicated, and I don't want to complicate things too much. In the last 1,000 years of Egyptian history, in the last 9,500 years of ancient Egyptian history, we have a conception of divinity that may be termed as henotheism, where you have a single supreme being, and you have many lesser divinities also. And lesser divinities are cosmic forces that operate for the supreme being, which is transcendental. Supreme being is transcendental, we don't see that, but we can see the divinities, and we work with them. That's traditional African religious concept. Also Hinduism uses that concept as well. And that's called henotheism. But now, at about 550 BC, something happens. We have all these attacks. We have the Assyrians trying to come in, we have the Persians, we have the Greeks, we have the Romans. Well, Romans were a little later, the Greeks and Romans were a little later. But this creates a lot of turmoil. And the practice of religion is suffering. And that period we call the counter-reversion era. Counter-reversion because we have new religions coming in: Pythagoreanism, Buddhism, Jainism, Taoism, Confucianism. And these religions are trying to turn us back to the origins, trying to counter-revert us back to the henotheistic concept that's being turned away from through all this turmoil. And that period lasts about 500 years until we have the rabbinic Judaism and the Orthodox Christianity coming in between 70 ACE and 500 ACE. With the creation of the Talmud, the creation of the New Testament scriptures. This is called the Assurance Age. Now, since we're coming in with historical religion, right? Now we're not relying on the divinities of old. We're coming in with a new religion that's saying that there's only one divinity. And how are we to follow this one divinity? We have to follow the divinity with faith. So we have faith-based religion coming in. Prior to this, we have experience-based religion. Experience-based religion is based on mysticism. Mysticism is a process of self-discovery and a process of developing your awareness of your oneness with the Supreme Being. If you have a process whereby you discover your oneness with the Supreme Being, what do you need faith for at that point? Because you have experience. But consider that if you have a God in fact that exists somewhere in the universe sitting on a throne and watching down as people kill each other or do whatever they do, and you must have faith in that someday you're going to die and someday you're going to go to heaven and be with that divinity. You cannot become one with that divinity, can you? Because that divinity exists separate from you. And that is what historicity and literalism does to religion and ritualism. All these things have the effect of making religion, how shall we put it? Religion becomes rigid. It is not fluid anymore. You cannot discover your divinity, because divinity exists in fact elsewhere. And you can only have faith that someday you will partake in that divinity. In the henotheistic age, in henotheistic religions, divinity is everywhere. And you can become part of divinity just by breathing, by meditating. And that is a fluid process that anyone can discover if they understand the path. And this is one of the main problems that has led humanity in the last 2,500 years to the brink of self-destruction. It has led to more conflict and more death and mayhem because of religious conflict than at any time in the past. This concept of absolute monotheism and faith-based religion. In henotheism, you must make yourself a better person and purify yourself so that you can discover oneness with divinity. That's basically Pythagoreanism, Buddhism, Jainism, Taoism, and Assyrianism from ancient Egypt. But now with faith-based religion, all you have to do is do the ritual correctly. Wear the right clothes. Utter the right words. Do the right ritual. And all that you have to do is to claim that you are part of the religion and you are accepted immediately. Because you have faith, right? And since you have faith, you don't have to do any disciplines. You don't have to meditate. You don't have to purify yourself. And this is why in faith-based religions we can have people who exhibit high religiosity and also high degradation, high debauchery, high violence, all in the name of faith. So just look at Iraq. You see the answer to that. These are Christians in Iraq, killing people so we can make peace in the world. So the henotheistic period goes all the way from the 10,000 BC all the way to 550 physically. And now we have something new and different. Well, not yet. We're having a period where we're trying to hold on to the past. Go ahead. 550 BC. And then we have something new coming in. And that's the assurance age. And those are the three world religions. The three world Western religions. Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. Okay, now part 4, Egyptian religion and the origins of Christian religion. This quote alone tells the story.
Christianity is actually co-opted ancient religion. What is now called the Christian religion has existed among the ancients and was not absent from the beginning of the human race until Christ came in the flesh, from which time the true religion, which was already in existence, began to be called Christian. St. Augustine.
Anybody know who St. Augustine is? Anybody know? Yes, he was one of the men who are called founding fathers of Christianity.